Hey guys! Firstly, thank you so much for all of you that have been leaving incredible comments on some of the recent dealing with videos. It's amazing. I know it makes me feel better just getting to talk to the camera and express how I feel and express and share a little bit of life experience, because that's all the internet's for, to be a connection, to be like a support system for each other. And also, forget that right now, so that you are here for me and I am here for you. And I hope that's how you feel, because that's how I feel and that's what gets me through life. This is the most, as of recently, requested topic for dealing with. For any of you musicians, performers, actors out there, this is dealing with stage fright. Being comfortable with yourself is honestly, that is access to the meaning of life. You find happiness and comfort in yourself, you are going to be a happy, content little puppy. Do you know what I mean? Right, you're gonna be a happy little content puppy. I have struggled when I was younger to find happiness in myself. I wasn't happy with the way I looked when I was at school. I was going through all my hormones. I was going through all my hormones. I was just struggling. I was an awkward kid, man. Hashtag socially awkward below. I barely spoke to anyone. That's why I went through my little scene I love emotional music stage. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I grew up with the bands I did, like Panic at the Disco, this kind of music. I think it's important that people get that I have not been a performer my whole life. Before I say this, I wasn't a performer when I was at school. I performed for the first time during sixth form, near the end of my sixth form career. So I know what it's like to struggle with going on stage. I played guitar for a long time and it took me years and years and years to get up there. I've spoken a lot about several things. I've spoken a lot about anxiety. I've spoken a lot about overthinking. I've spoken a lot about stress, things like this. You can put all three of these topics together: anxiety, overthinking, and stress, all combined when you talk about the subject of stage fright. Because if you want to get on stage and you want to get up there and you want to rock it, but you're so shy, right? You're so shy. It then makes you anxious about performing. Remember, if you go back and watch my anxiety video, you'll know about the drug cortisol. So the longer you wait sometimes, the harder it can be to get up on stage. The more you overthink about getting on stage, the harder it will be for you. The more you overthink and the more you get anxious, the more stressed you are gonna be, and all of these things add to it. And then if you struggle with stage fright, this is the best bit of advice I ever got. And trust me when I say, it gets easier. My first experience. Rich's first experience with being on stage. Right, picture this, 500 people in an audience. Battle of the Bands, I never performed with this group I was playing with. We were swapping instruments as well, like I went between drums, guitar, singing. We swapped instruments over all the songs. I was pooing myself. And the first song that we came onto was a little bit of Arctic Monkeys, right? I got up on stage, everything, I was so nervous. They popped the spotlight on me and I opened my mouth to sing the first line and boom! Tomato! I went bright red, man. Absolutely bright red. But the one thing that my teacher said to me before I went on, and this guy I massively respected, he's probably one of the big reasons why I perform right now, was overthinking will lead to anxiety, anxiety will lead to stress, and then it's this never-ending cycle where you just talk yourself into not being on stage. You will get more comfortable the more times you get on stage, but your first step is to get yourself up there. You trust me when I say you'll get a buzz being on stage. My bit of advice, if you are struggling with stage fright, don't even think about it. Just get up there and do it. Obviously be rehearsed, your first time start small. I always advise do a quick YouTube video because it's much easier to perform to a camera at first than it is to perform with someone watching you. Any of you that play guitar will know it. You can play something perfectly, then you go to show your friend and instantly like, oh my god, I can't remember anything. Start with YouTube, quick video, make it public, let a few people see it, get some like feedback. Really know what you're doing, and then when you go for your first performance, start small. Maybe do like a little open mic night somewhere. Get up there, don't overthink, go straight on, do it. You'll get a little bit of applause, you'll be feeling good. Trust me, you'll get the buzz for performing. The more times you then break past that barrier and get up there, I can play in front of 10,000 people now, and it will feel the same as talking to a group of 50 people because you just get so comfortable being on stage. And the one bit of advice I will say, and this is something that's really, really tough, develop thick skin. For every like 100 lovers you're gonna get that one hater. And that hate comment will stick more than any of the others. And it's about remembering that you're not gonna be able to please everyone in your life. Get the buzz. Honestly, it's the best feeling ever being on stage, and you will want to go back. You'll crave that adrenaline more and more and more. It's incredible, it's incredible. Get up there and do it. Adrenaline, more and more and more. It's incredible, it's incredible. Get up there and do it. On the issue of self-confidence, what more can I say?